it's your boy Atomic coming at you with another Bullet Echo video, and today we are going to be tackling the topic of who is better between Ghost and Stalker, two of the best, if not the best heroes in the entire game. These guys are so strong because of their invisibility ability. What a mouthful to say, but if you guys have even played this game for 1 or 2 games, you have seen these heroes running around the map, and you know that in a game like this, where it's all about positioning and knowing where your opponent is, having the ability to actually go invisible when you can already only see in front of you is highly OP, and a lot of people would argue that it needs to be nerfed. I do think it's balanced because there are counters with the thermal ability and the scan ability, and on top of that, if they use invisibility in the wrong way and they get caught out lacking, you sort of have them in a free spot to put them down. But nonetheless, that does not stop them from being S tier heroes. Now, before we do this, what we're going to have to do is hop into each one of the heroes' abilities and check out just how strong they are. So this is going to be a great video for you guys to see from my standpoint, because I actually have both Ghost and Stalker maxed all the way out, not only to ultimate, but I also have their abilities leveled up to level 15 for every single ability. So this is going to be great. This is going to be a very good topic. At the end of the video, I'll let you guys know who I think is better between the two heroes. We'll talk about their pros and cons, and I might even show a couple of games with them. We'll see how long this video decides to go along. It might even just be a conversation video. But in the comment section down below, let me know who you think is stronger between Ghost and Stalker, and which hero you would choose if you could only choose one. Now, first of all, let's start off with Ghost. So Ghost is the SMG hero between the two of them. He's sitting at a power level of 1524. He's got 685 health, 436 armor, and his gun does 156 damage. Moving on to his ability, we already know the invisibility right here. On the ability activation, the hero becomes invisible for 7 seconds. He gets plus 15% to movement speed while invisible, and plus 30% to primary weapon damage upon exiting invisibility for 1 second. That right there is what makes this ability so strong. Not only can they not see you on the map, you can literally pop out and do so much more damage initially, which is enough. Like, the time to kill in this game is already ridiculously high, and if someone sees you first, you're always gonna lose that. So not the fact that you're also gonna lose that fight, they're also gonna do more damage to you in addition to that, making that so strong. His second ability right here is the stim. On ability activation, the hero loses the ability to shoot 4.5 seconds. He gets plus 30% to hero's movement speed for 6 seconds, and he restores plus 40 health per second to the hero over 6 seconds. Now, this is a very good healing ability. All these smaller heroes have this stim shot, and it's very nice because you can actually pair your invis with the stim and go at some ridiculous speeds across the map while you're healing up. So if somebody catches you lacking and they do a lot of damage, you're down to 1 HP, you go invisible, right? They can't target you unless they have the counter ready to go with scan or thermal, and you go ahead and pop the stim, and you can be all the way across the map healing up as you're doing so very, very quickly, which is amazing. We've got the Bloodsucker. Bloodsucker is very, very strong. If you have a look at his passives, he gets minus 150 to heroes running loudness, plus 20% to heroes primary weapon damage, plus 20% to heroes primary weapon fire rate, plus 20% to heroes maximum health, and on hitting an enemy, he gets plus 33 to the hero's health. So that's pretty good. That last passive right there is needed, especially for Ghost, since he is one of the smaller heroes in the game. He's got less health in general, so being able to take on a fight and gain that health back while that's going down is really, really important for him. And then of course, all these other passives are very strong as well, keeping him low-key on the map while buffing the hero overall. Finally, we have King of Thieves. His other passives: minus 50% to item pickup time for allies within a range of 450, and plus 20 armor penetration for allies within a range of 450 as well. And he needs these armor penetrations mainly because he does have that SMG, right? Smaller amounts of ammo per clip, shorter range, and things like that. For his gears, I am sort of just running... Actually, I don't even think any of this is even important for this specific video, but I am running, in case you guys are curious, the full-on skeleton set, right? Now, we're going to go have a look at Stalker, right? He's got the same invisibility perk. Wait, hold on, let me go back. Once again, maxed out Stalker. The difference, he's got an assault rifle as opposed to an SMG. He's got a power level of 1536, 914 health, 872 armor. That's a lot more health and armor compared to Ghost. And his assault rifle actually does more damage too, at 208 Now, of course, you have to keep in mind the SMG does shoot faster, so as far as damage per second goes, I think that Ghost actually does have a higher DPS. That's just the way it works. But because a Stalker does have an AR, more range. We'll compare them here in a little bit. Starting off with his invisibility, it's the same exact thing. Becomes invisible for 7 seconds, plus 15% to movement speed while invisible, and plus 30% to primary weapon damage upon exiting invisibility. For his healing, he doesn't have Stim Shot, but he does have a very unique healing option right here. The hero is slowed down by 50% for 7 seconds. He restores plus 67 health per second to allies within a range of 400 over 7 seconds. He gets minus 50% to incoming damage for allies within a range of 400 for 7 seconds. That is the key ability right here for healing. So not only is he healing up, what you can also do is, even if you're max health towards the end of a game, you want to pop this team healing ability just so that you can also absorb more damage. Minus 50% to incoming damage allows you to be even beefier and tankier towards the end of the game. And also, even if they are doing damage to you, you'll be healing up at the same time. So it's a very, very good strategy to use at the end of games. He's got the Partisan for his passives. He gets minus 60% to heroes running loudness, plus 20% to heroes maximum health, minus 100% to primary weapon fire spread while moving, plus 30 to heroes movement speed, and plus 20% to heroes primary weapon damage. So he's got a lot of really good passives here. He is actually quite quick on his feet in the map. You'd be very surprised. You would think, you know, he'd be one of the slower heroes, but no, he's kind of fast. Not as fast as Ghost. Obviously, Ghost is extremely quick. And then finally, we have the ambush. On killing an enemy, he gets plus 275 health to allies within a range of 400, and minus 90% to reloading speed for allies within a range of 400 for 4 seconds, right? We've gone through the two heroes. What are the major differences? To start off with, SMG versus AR. In this current meta, and I think that this meta is probably going to stay the same unless they do something drastic to change it, there are a lot of tanks running around on the map. You've got all these people running the Smogs, the Bastions, the Berthas, just because tanks have a lot of health and they have the battle kit that allows them to heal up both health and armor, and also boost their overall health and armor for a short period of time. So because of that, in the category of weapon choice, Stalker is the one that I would choose, based on the fact that not only does his AR have longer range, it's got more ammo per clip. It can be very difficult for a Ghost to completely kill an enemy with just one clip of his SMG. He does have some nice armor penetration, but also you got to be careful, right? Because if you miss any shots, you have to reload, and reloading in this game can be tough, especially with Ghosts. Like, if you come out of your invisibility and you don't kill the enemy and you don't have enough ammo left, you're kind of stuck looking at them. He is kind of fast, but once again, he's an SMG hero. He's got to play closer to his opponents. So if he can't get away, you're sort of just dead right there. You don't even have a lot of health to begin with in the first place. So that is very tough. But the bonus that Ghost does have over Stalker is the fact that he is a smaller hero in the game, meaning that he can fit through those tiny cracks and crevices on the map, allowing him to finesse his way to those wins. So if you're playing as Ghost, in order to counter the fact that you don't have a lot of ammo, I would try to play around those cracks on the map, pop out of your invis, do a lot of damage. If you're not able to kill the enemy because they have a lot of health and shield, what you do is you go back through the crack. They can't chase you through unless they're a smaller hero as well, but if they're a smaller hero, you have enough ammo to kill them. So if they're a bigger hero, you run through the crack, pop the quick reload, come back out, and run it back. That's something that Stalker cannot do. If he gets caught with his pants down, he can't really run away from the fight. He sort of just has to sit there and 50-50. But what you can do with Stalker instead is hold angles, hold corners, right hand peeks, because he's got longer range. You can deal some really good damage, and you have enough clip or enough ammo in your clips to take down even some of the bigger heroes in the game. Very, very solid. Another weakness for Ghost is, once again, he is a small hero, right? So in a 1v1 situation, you might run out of ammo to take down one tank, right? Now if you take a look at 3v3s and 5v5s where people are going to be running multiple heroes and multiple tanks, Ghost struggles a lot in those game modes, mainly because, I mean, once again, low health, low armor, and he can't kill an enemy in one clip, especially if they're a tank. So the only thing that Ghost can really do in those game modes is to go invisible, try to take out the squishier heroes in the backline, the guys that have like the snipers and things like that, and the quick finesse, and back off. But what we know in this game is a lot of the times teams that are playing smart, especially when you start getting higher trophies, they're going to play together. They're going to play really, really condensed, and the game's going to end in a small zone. In that very final zone, Ghost is nowhere near as good as Stalker. He doesn't have enough ammo. Sometimes the crevices aren't there in the final circle, and Stalker's healing ability allows him to throw up the heal, consistently heal as he's fighting, and then on top of that, he reduces the amount of damage that he takes. So in those situations, once again, that is going to be another dub to Stalker. So right now, what it's looking like, in my opinion, is that Stalker is actually the stronger hero between the both of them. It just depends on what kind of playstyle you want. But once again, for that meta that we have, this tankier, beefier meta, you need to have longer range heroes, because not only are tanks in the meta, snipers are also in the meta. You have the Fireflies, you have the Mirages running around the map. They've got the range on your hero. You don't really have a lot of range with Ghost, but if you do catch those heroes lacking with your invisibility, you can still melt them down with Ghost. It's just that sometimes towards those end of the game, once again, you want to have that longer range rifle for sustained damage over longer periods of time. So for me personally, I am taking Stalker. I am taking Stalker 10 out of 10 times. I've leveled up both of the heroes. I've played games for both of them. If you guys want to see gameplay for these heroes, make sure you guys go ahead and watch my Ghost hero gameplay, and you watch my Stalker hero gameplay. You guys will be able to see the pros and cons of these heroes in action, but I just can't justify taking an SMG hero in the current meta. I know a lot of my higher tier hero guys are going to tell me about, oh, Ghost is better because he does have that finesse ability and you need it in the higher tier gameplay. We'll see as time goes on, but I just don't see the benefit of taking Ghost over Stalker. Once again, they are both very, very good heroes, both S tier. I just feel like, especially for newer players in the game, or even like the average player in the game, you want to have a hero where it's less punishing to use. Ghost is very punishing, and even if you use all of his abilities to his advantage, and being smaller and going through those cracks, you have to hit a lot of shots. You have to play quite perfectly, because if you run out of ammo, you're going to get put into a precarious position. So Ghost or Stalker is way more forgiving, but Ghost can pack a punch. But still, overall, I think Stalker takes the dub in this matchup. If you guys want to see me compare any other heroes in the game, let me know as well. I believe someone said they wanted to see me compare Mirage and Firefly. I feel like that's a very good one. I don't think anybody compares to Bastion, so there's no need. Maybe an AR hero, we could do like Levi to Stalker because they have the same abilities, or like Levi to Satoshi. I don't really know. We'll see what goes on though. But let me see. I'm curious. Once again, in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. I want to see what you guys think of these two heroes. Either way though, I hope you guys enjoyed today's hero comparison video, and I hope you go on and enjoy the rest of your day.